Controversy at USC. The university has decided to cancel the valedictorian speech at graduation amid allegations she made anti-Semitic posts on social media. Thanks for joining us for the KTLA 5 News at Noon. I'm Glenn Walker.
And I'm Samantha Cortese, in today for Lou Parker. The school says the decision has nothing to do with politics, but rather safety for everyone involved.
KTLA 5's Kimberly Chang is live in Exposition Park with more. Kim?
Hi, the university's decision has created some controversy on campus. Some students are calling this an act of censorship and tell me that there's now a petition circulating online. Take a look. This all centers around USC student Ozna Tabassum. She was chosen as this year's valedictorian. After the announcement, some students called for the decision to be reconsidered, expressing concern over her social media posts about the conflict between Israel and Palestinians. Some considered the content to be anti-Semitic. The university made the call to cancel her valedictorian speech at graduation and sent a letter to students saying tradition must give way to safety and emphasize that the decision to cancel the speech has nothing to do with freedom of speech. USC's graduation ceremony typically draws about 65,000 people. The university said when tensions are running so high across the world, they must prioritize safety, and they also want to keep the focus on the celebration that graduates deserve. Today, some USC students weighed in.
I looked at the social media posts. Essentially, the posts in question were ones that were calling for the end of Israel's existence as a country. It's pretty clear that the reason that they did this is because they were concerned that she might make some statements during graduation that speak negatively about the existence of a certain nationality.
It does not seem like she's trying to incite anything, anything violent. It's very unfair and cowardly of USC to do this, and it seems to be an attempt to censor this student.
Take a look. This is part of that letter sent by USC's provost Monday saying, quote, the intensity of feelings fueled by both social media and the ongoing conflict in the Middle East has grown to include many voices outside of USC and has escalated to the point of creating substantial risks relating to security. And Tabassum released a statement of her own saying in part, quote, although this should have been a time of celebration for my family, friends, professors, and classmates, anti-Muslim and anti-Palestinian voices have subjected me to a campaign of racist hatred because of my uncompromising belief in human rights for all. And back here live, the nonprofit group CARE, or Council on American Islamic Relations, is calling for students to take action and to tell the university that they want her speech reinstated. Reporting live here at the USC campus, Kimberly Chang, KTLA 5 News.
Thank you, Kimberly. Well, despite calls for restraint, Israel's top defense officials say the country is preparing a military response after Iran launched hundreds of drones and missiles on Saturday.
And now Washington is bracing for what could become a wider regional war. KTLA's Trevor Shirley has the latest from our D.C. bureau.
And since this weekend, world leaders have been urging Israel not to retaliate. Despite Saturday's onslaught, Israeli officials say about 99% of Iran's drones and missiles were shot down. U.S. officials are urging Israeli leaders to take that as a win and not escalate things further. Iran's attack Saturday came after a strike on its diplomatic facility in Syria on April 1st, reportedly by Israel, which has not taken responsibility for that strike. Saturday was the first ever direct attack by Iran on Israel. It's unclear what an Israeli response might look like. The U.S. maintains its commitment to Israel's defense, but says it will not participate directly in any Israeli response on Iran. U.S. leaders fear a continued Israeli response could potentially escalate the fight into a full-blown regional war, potentially drawing in U.S. troops.
Whether or not Israel responds to Iran's attack, of course, is something for Israel to discuss and to decide. As Secretary Austin has said, both publicly and privately, we don't want to see escalation, but we obviously will take necessary measures to protect our forces in the region.
And world leaders, including from countries like France, the UK, and other Middle Eastern countries, say they'll continue to try to convince Israel not to retaliate. Reporting in Washington, I'm Trevor Shirley, KTLA 5 News.
We are following developing news from Orange County, where a home invasion has turned deadly.
Police say the two suspects targeted a family in an upscale community before shots were fired. Orange County Bureau Chief Chip Yost live in Newport Beach with the latest on this investigation. Chip.
Yeah, hey there, Glenn and Samantha. This is Newport Coast Drive right behind me. Both directions of Newport Coast Drive in this area completely shut down for this investigation, all because of what happened here. Let's show you some video from Sky 5 HD. It was around 4:45 this morning that Newport Beach Police got a call from a home in this neighborhood. The street you're looking at, that is Vista Lucci. It is a street of multi-million-dollar homes, very exclusive community, a guard-gated community here in Newport Beach. But police got a call that there was a home invasion possibly in progress. Sometime around then, though, it appears someone in that home decided to take matters into their own hands. We're told that a man, two women, and a juvenile were inside the home at the time when two men, possibly with guns, tried to break in. As I said, it was reported as a home invasion. At some point, the man in the home got a 9mm rifle, opened fire on the suspects who were trying to break in. When police arrived, they say they found one of the men outside the home with some gunshot wounds. They couldn't find the other man at first. They did a search, eventually found him in some nearby bushes, dead of an apparently self-inflicted gunshot wound. Now, a lot of questions being raised about this. We have heard about a lot of burglaries in this neighborhood, but police say that's not what this was. They say this appears to be targeted, that there was some sort of relationship between the suspects and the people inside that home. Here's more from the mayor of Newport Beach, who showed up at the scene.
Our